Hey Libra, thanks for checking out your love and romance reading for July 2022. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we're going to see what's coming up for you guys in love and romance. You might stumble upon this video long after July has come and gone, and that's fine. Maybe some of you are watching this in January. If you are, let me know. But you're going to find it whenever you're meant to find it, whenever it's time for you to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind, it's a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Sometimes your moon, your rising, your Venus might resonate more. But we're going to connect here and see what messages are coming up here for the Libra collective. First card coming up here for love and romance for our Libra friends is the Magician, Major Arcana. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. If you have Gemini or Virgo placements, there can be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those areas of your life that are bringing you blessings in love, improving your love life, improving an existing relationship, meeting a significant soulmate. Major Arcana cards for me come up in readings when this is something significant. Like what you're dealing with is directly connected to something you came here to experience, to master. So when I have Major Arcana cards come up between two people, it tells me that there's been a lot of past life relationships with this person, and you all have a contract. You all have an agreement that you're going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. And so for me, the Magician would be manifestation and the awakening from illusion. Seeing through illusions, seeing through falsehoods, seeing through the smoke and mirrors, and manifesting, creating, calling things into your life. You two may have manifested each other. You two may be going through an awakening together. This might be a relationship in which you are leaving an organization or a belief or a community or some kind of a structure or circle that you're beginning to see through. And you are like, well, this is a great place to meet people and, have a sense of family, have a sense of community, but you may be seeing a lot of darkness in that community. You may be seeing evil creeping into it. The teachings might be becoming very harsh and encouraging people to behave in a way that causes harm or spreads destruction, and you might or begins to put down other people, right? Certain groups have this thing where it's like, oh, well, we're chosen, right? Like we're chosen, we're some kind of an elite. The people who aren't here, they don't get it, they're not good, they're beneath us, right? You might be seeing things like this and you're like, I don't like where this is headed. So it could be a relationship in which like the two of you are making an exit together from some kind of group or organization that once you believed to be loving, and now you're like, there's a lot of false stuff here. There's a lot of icky stuff here. Maybe it's not leaving an organization or a group, it's somebody with whom both of you are waking up, both of you are seeing through the illusions, and both of you are seeing the truth at the same time. And if that is the case, lucky you, lucky you, lucky you. A lot of the times we go through awakenings and relationships end, right? But some of you may be manifested someone with whom you can go through awakening together. Okay, this is a powerful card. In terms of manifestation, your manifestation is on point right now, Libra. You may be seeing 222, 444, 1111. You may be seeing repeating numbers. This is the universe's way of letting you know you're manifesting super fast right now. So it's very important that you keep your mind and your thinking on what you want instead of on what you don't want, because you're manifesting this person. You're manifesting this relationship very, very quickly. The next card that's coming up here is the Empress, another Major Arcana card. Now we have Major Arcana cards coming in back to back. This is and so when the major arcana cards coming back to back, for me in my readings, that lets me know that there's going to be big changes in a short period of time. Breaking out of past life agreements that no longer serve you, breaking out of old cycles and patterns that no longer serve you, coming into a new agreement with the universe, ascending, growth. The Empress is especially auspicious coming up for Libras, because this card is associated with Libra and Taurus. So for me in my readings, when I'm reading for somebody and your major arcana card comes up, now albeit this isn't the Justice card, but there's still the Libra element to it, and it's a major arcana. For me in my readings, that tells me this is a time that you're coming into your power. So maybe Libra, some of you have felt in the past your relationships have been challenging, and you may have felt like there's an imbalance in power, right? Like maybe you've felt like you have to be bossy and you have to be on top of it and you have to tell them what to do, every little thing, every little minute detail. And, if you don't, then the relationship doesn't work or it doesn't function. And maybe people look at you like, man, Libra's a mean partner to have, but they don't understand. They don't understand the dynamic of the relationship. Or vice versa, you may have found yourself in relationships where you're getting pushed around, you're getting bossed around. And maybe for the sake of keeping the peace, you didn't make a big deal out of things, or you just kind of tried to go with the flow. For me, when a major arcana card comes in, it's like you're coming into your power. You're coming into your power, a nice balanced power. The thing about the Empress is she's highly respected. People, dread the thought of letting her down or disappointing her because they respect her so much. It's not because she's the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland, where she's running around going off with your head. They're not afraid of that kind of a consequence. She's not a tyrant. They genuinely do not want to disappoint her because they have such deep respect and love for her. So this is the kind of partner some of you are manifesting, and this is the kind of energy that a lot of you are stepping into. The Empress here is also sometimes seen as a mother figure, a deceased mother figure that might be coming in through your dreams, bringing you messages, guiding you through a situation. So you may have a maternal figure, grandmother, ancestors from your mother's side of the family who may be coming in and guiding you in your love life at this time. I know that I have a Libra placement. I'm not a Libra Sun, I'm not a Libra Venus, I'm Libra rising. But I have had my grandmother coming up a lot lately, and she does not visit me. She passed away a long time ago. She's very happy on the other side. I think she was very much ready to go, and she prefers being in the spiritual realm. But she's been coming up a lot. And so some of you maybe are having a similar experience where you're getting messages or you're having dreams of a grandmother figure or ancestors or relatives from your maternal side who've passed on. They may be coming in with messages, and they may be trying to help you or guide you in your love life at this time, or to really embrace your power, come into your power. I'm feeling, Libra, that for some of you do have a very special purpose, and you know this, and you've been working on this purpose for a very long time. And some of you maybe have sacrificed love life and relationship for this purpose, for this work, because you've just been like, it's not going to work, right? It's not going to be compatible. People don't get it, or I'm really busy. You don't have to sacrifice love life for the work that you're doing, okay? And maybe for some of you, there have been blocks in the past because your work is important, and your angels, your guides needed to make sure that you stayed on the course. So you may have had a lot of false alarm relationships where you think they're going to go somewhere and you're like, oh, nope, never mind. Or things were going well and then all of a sudden it just fizzled out. These could have been very well a lot of you experiencing like a divine intervention. Like this person was revealed because first and foremost, They're not aligned with your path. They're not aligned with your journey. They're not going to be supportive of your work. Overall, you're not going to be happy with them in the long run over time. They're not the right person for you. So there may have been a lot of like, I don't want to say the C word. We'll say clock blocking. There may have been a lot of clock blocking happening in a spiritual sense in your life. But now is a sense of like, you're sturdy, you're doing good in your work, you've got a good flow going, you've been doing your work, and so now it's like coming in time to come into alignment with the right person. The person that's going to reflect your values back at you, back to you, the person who is supportive of your work, and the person who can be somebody who's going to be appreciative and loyal and committed and respectful towards you. I'm just getting a lot of feeling of respect here, Libra. Maybe some of you have felt disrespected for a long time. I feel one of the things you're manifesting here very specifically is peace and respect. So like if there's disagreements, if there's arguing, there's not going to be arguing. There may be things that you disagree about. There may be things that you don't see eye to eye on, but I feel like you're communicating and you're resolving things in a peaceful way. Like this is the kind of relationship where you all are never raising your voice at each other. Your voices aren't being raised. Arguments aren't getting heated. Disagreements aren't getting heated. There's no insults. There's no name calling. There's no passive aggressiveness. Like you all are able to talk things through logically, clearly, calmly, like adults, and come to an understanding and come to a resolution. So I just feel a lot of peace, a lot of tranquility, a lot of respect. I also feel, Libra, that a lot of you are manifesting somebody that makes you feel very physically attractive. This person makes you feel very beautiful, very handsome, very physically desirable. Like this person makes you feel just like you're the hottest person that ever walked on this planet. So I feel this might be something else that some of you are manifesting, is that you're needing to be with someone who desires you physically. Like you need all the other stuff, but you also need the physical connection or that physical passion or somebody who appreciates you physically. And I feel like you're manifesting this. The next card that's coming up here for Libra. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a fellow Libra because we do have the Empress here. The next card here is the Knight of Pentacles. And this could be Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles is also coming in with a sense of commitment. Like steady, long-term commitment. This is somebody that you're going to have a steady, long-term commitment with. And this is somebody that you can make very, very long-term future plans with. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's not the fastest moving knight in the tarot. And some of you are used to that. Some of you are used to people who move very quickly. They slide in your DMs. They text you. They're sending you all this flirty stuff. They're really, really charismatic. They're really, complimenting you very fiercely and really pursuing you very quickly. And the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move that way. It doesn't mean that the Knight of Pentacles lacks passion. Knight of Pentacles can have passion, but he's going to be in the mindset of, okay, how do I set this up for success? How do I set this up so that it's going to withstand the test of time? So you are dealing with someone who's coming to you with a very respectful approach. And I feel that for a lot of you, you're actually finding this very refreshing. And that in itself, you're like, oh, that's classy. That's kind of hot. Like, it's kind of old school. Like, they're coming at you with a very respectful approach. Also with a sense of commitment, right? Like, this is someone that you can trust. I also feel some of you have had a lot of cycles with people who live in a very dangerous way. Maybe they've had very dangerous hobbies, dangerous professions. Maybe they just lived life in a very fast kind of way and took major risks and just acted like they were invincible. But I feel like a lot of you now in this relationship, this is somebody um, who's like gotten all that stuff out of their system, right? I for whatever reason, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles does have a wild side. And I feel like if this Knight of Pentacles didn't have a little bit of a wild side, it wouldn't work. Like, they have to have a little bit of a wild side. But I also feel like this is someone who's grown up. Somebody who's grown up, somebody who's matured, and somebody who lives in a responsible and safe way. And, maybe for some of you, this is something you've been longing for, or you've been desiring, or you've been trying to manifest. But I feel this is someone who is dependable, respectful, committed, and cautious. Like, they value life, they value their resources, they value their friendships and their relationships. They take very good care of things. I don't know why, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who's very meticulous with their car. I don't know why I'm being shown this, but like somebody who keeps their car very clean, somebody who like works on their car and makes sure like the maintenance is like kept up. Maybe this is symbolic for some of you, okay? Or maybe it's like a symbolic message, but for some reason I'm seeing somebody who takes really good care of their car. Maybe you've struggled and you don't have a car and you don't like to see people who don't appreciate their car, or I don't know, maybe that just means something to you or somebody out there. But for some reason I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is someone who really, 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 for some reason, takes care of their car. I don't know why I'm being shown that, but I'm being shown that. And maybe that's a confirmation for somebody out there. The next card that's coming up here for you all, ooh, hello, is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in love readings has gotten typecast as marriage and babies, right? They lived happily ever after. So this could be something that a lot of you might be manifesting right now. You might be manifesting someone with whom you're going to marry and start a family with. Some of you might be blending your families. You may have children from a previous family, and you may be finding someone. They may or may not have children of their own, but you may be coming together and creating a sense of harmony in the home and a sense of family. Some of you are well past the age of children. Children may have been born and grown up and flown away from the nest a long time ago, but you may be manifesting someone with whom you're going to have this happily ever after, okay? Because the deeper meaning of the Ten of Cups is complete and total fulfillment and satisfaction in every aspect, in every area of your life, and a sense of inner peace. It's the happily ever after. And we're not all going to have the same happily ever after, right? We have different ideas of what our happily ever after might be. But Ten of Cups is telling us you're coming into that happily ever after energy. The next card that's coming up here for you all, is the Three of Cups. So this is engagement, getting engaged. It can even be birth announcements. Maybe some of you are going to be in a relationship with someone that they may be having a birth in their family, maybe a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, or something, and that might be some of you are celebrating and like having a sense of maternal or paternal energy that you can share with this child that maybe you didn't get to have in your life. Maybe you didn't get to be a parent, and maybe a part of you is like, oh, I would really love to nurture a little baby. That could be something some of you might be manifesting. You may be manifesting this through a family member in this partner's life, where you're going to get to be around this child being born. and this celebration. But Three of Cups can also be, as I said, engagement, getting engaged, finding community, like-minded people, somewhere that you fit in, which really, really ties in with that first card, where I was saying some of you have this partner and you're leaving an organization or a community. Three of Cups tells us you all might be finding a new one together or creating one between yourselves, okay? But a sense of like soul tribe, soul family, a place where you belong. This is a very happy, very stable reading. This is long-term love. This is happily ever after, and I love that for you, Libra. So hopefully this resonates for you, because it's a lot of good stuff. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, if this is none of those. Sometimes your other placements are going to resonate more, and it can vary. It can change from month to month. You may want to check out the link for the private readings. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. If you would like to check out the weekly forecasts, there's a link in the description to check out the weekly forecast where we talk about everything other than love. And then every single day I post a daily message as well. So I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and hopefully we'll see you all in the weeklies and the dailies as well. Take care, my dears. Bye.